All right, coach, kid did that thing again, didn't they? And then you did that thing again. Before you know it, you're stomping up and down the sidelines, pulling your hair out and just going red in the face. You've joined Lost at FC again. I'm Stu Yates from the Coaches Touchline, and today we're going to talk about 4 different steps that you can take as a youth coach to try and stay calm when it matters most. I've worked with children for 30 years now as a coach and a teacher, and I know that some kids can really push my buttons. I've been there on the touchline where the thing that really gets me is when you get those kids and they're just not trying. Everybody's running around, putting the effort in, and they're just stumbling about, standing there, letting people run past them, and it really winds me up. I start off trying to be really supportive, asking if you're okay and encouraging them to do more, but bit by bit I can feel it. I feel it inside my belly. I can feel this vein on the side of my head start throbbing, and yeah, eventually it overspills. I don't shout at the kids. I'm not going to take it out on them, but I'm taking it out on myself, and by that it just spreads. It spreads out. They see me stomping around and muttering away to myself, flapping my arms around like a seagull. The kids see it, and that kid knows I'm talking about them. Some of the parents are understanding. They know, like, the kids push your buttons, but it's not good. It's not a good look. And the biggest thing about it is how I feel about myself when I go home. I'm not happy with the way I've reacted. I'm lying awake at night thinking about what I could have said or done differently, how that kid's feeling, whether they want to carry on playing for me. I know that's not what I want for my football teams. So as a result of that, I spent many years thinking about it and looking and trying to learn about different things to help me with this. There's a couple of things that really made a difference to me. The first was the Chimp Paradox by Steve Peters. And part of that book, he talks about stone tablets. These beliefs that we have, for whatever reason, that we believe to be absolutely true. And for me, one of those is that when you are playing sports, you give everything. You try your best. Every single minute. And if people aren't doing that, I feel like they're letting me down. I feel like they're not keeping their end of the bargain. Now, that's my stone tablet though. It doesn't have to be theirs. I don't know why I believe that. It's probably something about how I was coached or brought up, but at the moment, we're not really worried about why. We don't need to know why to do something about it. Following on from that, there's another book. It's Stephen Covey, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And one small section of that, it talks about the circle of control. You've got this circle that you have control over everything within that circle. Part of that is how you react, the things that you say, the actions that you take. Around the outside of that, you've got a circle of influence where you can try to get people to do things in various different ways. You can try to cause something to happen, but it's not directly down to you. And outside that, you've got this other circle where you don't have any influence in it, but you're still aware of it and you may want to change it. So taking all that information, I began to put this to practical use. And I came up with 4 steps for you to use that will help you to manage these situations better and walk away, maybe getting the same outcome, but you will feel better about how you participate in this, the things that you say and do, so you can sleep easier at night and be happier about the interactions you've had with the kids that you coach. So step 1 is recognizing what you're doing and writing it down. It's not an overnight fix, this. You might be able to look back now already and go, oh yeah, I hate it when that kid does that, or when that parent starts chirping in, or when this has happened. We all have those, we're aware of them a little bit, but I want you to take some time and just write them down. It might only be one thing, it might be 10 things. It's going to be different for everybody. Keep a log of it for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Maybe it's just an ongoing thing where you've got a section in your notes in your phone where you can just write these things. After that, I want you to look back through. Part of improvement as a coach, as a player, is pattern recognition. Identifying patterns, not just in play, like, oh yeah, that player always plays a long ball over the top, or the keeper always rolls it out to the right back. Yeah, they're great patterns to help you improve your team, but you can look at this as your own patterns of behaviour. So when you've done that, you see patterns in the triggers that are causing it. Is it because somebody's answering you back? Is it because somebody's going against what you wanted to say? For me, it was somebody not putting the effort in. But it's not just that. When they didn't put the effort in, I didn't have control over that situation, and I wanted to be seen as a manager, as a coach, as a teacher who has control over the people that they're responsible for, that they're going to do what I need them to do, what I'm trying to get them to do. And I felt a little bit embarrassed by that in front of the other players and the parents. I feel embarrassed that they're not doing the things that I'm getting them to do. And that is a trigger for me. That's what makes me upset, and that's what makes me react in that way. For you, it could be completely different. Like I say, you don't need to know why it's happening, but you need to identify when it's happening, because that leads us to step 3, the plan. When you've identified these situations where you're going to have a problem, then I want you to start coming up with when, then sentences. So when this happens, then I will do that. So when a player starts walking around and not putting the effort in, then I will have a deep breath. I'll try to encourage. I'll try to see if there's a problem. And I might even just go to another coach or a parent and go, do you think they're okay? Have you got any suggestions? Have a laugh about it, about me being wound up by it, and leave it. It's not going to change anything if I get upset. But I can change the way that I react. That is in my circle of control. The circle of influence is that young player who's not putting the effort in. I can leave that. I've done the things that I'm happy with, and then I need to be able to be aware to step back. And the final thing, step 4, is to check. Check that you are doing this. Not you though. I want you to speak to somebody else. It might be somebody that comes down and helps you out coaching, an assistant. And you let them know, I'm really not happy with the way I react to this. Could you keep an eye out? Because I'm going to try not to do it. And we'll have a chat about it next week or whenever and see if it's working. It might be that you have got one of the parents that you trust, or your partner goes down watching as well. Have a chat with them and ask them to recognise how you are reacting in these situations that you know you find difficult. If that's working for you, I'd like you to leave a comment below, and then you can share it with other coaches. See if they can learn from you, see if they have the same strategies, or if they can't think of something themselves. So coach, if you found this useful, head over to the coachestouchline.com or follow the link below, and you'll be able to see this new community that I'm starting to build. It's a community for coaches like you who care about the players as people and the team that they're building, not just about drills or results. It's a place where coaches can go to get away from the politics and the pressure of their own clubs, the coaches and the parents that are around them, and share ideas, learn from each other, as well as the content that's put on there. If that sounds like something you're interested in, you can put your details in and I'll send you 30 days of content. You'll also get the chance to shape the future of the community and put your ideas across about what you'd find useful. Finally, finding members get to lock in the price for life. That means whatever the starting price is when it kicks off, you get that for as long as you stay in it. That sounds like something you're interested in. Follow the link below or go to thecoachestouchline.com and let us know. Have a good game this weekend, coach. Thanks for coming. See you later.